Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lunatics and Games. Today we are back with Ark. It's been quite a while for me since I have been on the server working and building. I got on about half an hour ago, and I've just been looking over old footage, checking what I should be doing next, stuff like that. And I just remembered that we are moving today. It's moving day. Imagine that. Now I have gone ahead and put all of our essential creatures into crapods. I've got the Stegosaurus, the Doedicurus, the Phiomia, the Triceratops, that's Tyrone, Regina the Rex, and our Beelzebufo, that's going to be for Semitic base later, into cryopods. They're all nice and ready for us. And I've got each and every one of my birds with a saddle ready to fly away. Now, I haven't picked an actual base, I guess, location yet. I am leaning towards that pink dot that says home. Now, I have built there hundreds and hundreds of times, so that's why I'm not too quick to want to be there. But, you know, sometimes with Ark, you gotta get over the fact that you're going to be in the same place over and over. I am also, however, I am, however, leaning towards the dot that says clever. That location is really good, especially when it comes to getting to caves and getting cave mounts easy. It's nicer to build walls around, more room for dinosaurs, stuff like that. So I will look between those two locations and maybe look at a couple guides to see if there's any better ones around the map. But of course, if those two are the ones I'm going to pick between, pardon my inability to speak. I swear, every time I turn the camera on, my ability to speak just goes out the window. I turn into a 6-year-old's English level. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and look at those two locations, and I will... Ooh, careful now, my frames are choking. And I will be right back after I'm there and I've decided to be there. So yeah, I will see you guys in just 1 second. Alrighty, folks, we are back, and I have finally, after much deliberation actually, and research, have decided on a place to build my base. Now, I have built here 3 times? No? I think this has been my base 3 cycles through Ark, and it is what people like to call the center. Not the map, the center, just the center of the map. Now, this is a really good location for a base for multiple reasons. Number one, it provides great access to the entire island. It's obviously, as the title suggests, in the center of the island. So if you want to get to the sides, both sides are equidistant, hence being called the center. Again, some people are just completely bum on all intellect, so you have to explain these things. Very good position for strategizing, taming dinosaurs, because of course you can reach all corners of the map where every single dinosaur spawns in. It's good for getting to caves. It's good for, obviously, space. I can put my tames here and have no issue. The only issue that there is about this place is that, water. Getting water to your base takes a lot of irrigation. It takes a lot of time to get the pipes set up and strung all the way to you, and hopefully nothing breaks them. It also is extremely hot sometimes, especially during the day. In the warmer months, it is incredibly hot, and you will overheat very, very easily. But yeah, honestly, I think it's a pretty great place to build a base. The only reason I was weary of doing it here is because I've done it here a lot of times, and it's just kind of boring at this point. But I'm going to try to do a couple things to make it seem more, fresh and unique, which you guys will see after I'm done building. So let me go ahead and just start building right now. Oh, no. Oh, sweetie. You done messed up. There we go. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and start building right now, and I will be back as soon as I have the foundation laid and kind of more of a cognitive picture of what I'm going to do. So yeah, I will be back in just 1 second for you guys, but for me, probably a couple minutes. Alrighty guys, we are back. Now I've done a lot of work collecting stone, wood, and thatch to make this many foundations. And of course I'm using S+, so they can stack, which is why I'm able to get a nice flat area. This Therizino is getting annoyingly close. But whatever. A nice level ground. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to cut off this section right here and just put a wall here. And maybe I can put like a little ramp down to a lower courtyard kind of area. And that's what I'm looking at over here. Bringing these foundations out this way. To kind of make a nice lower courtyard area for all of my tames and everything like that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use this back section. I'm going to put some giant behemoth gates back there to wall off my compound. And I'm going to do some breeding over here where this Therizino is. This nice big yard area. Okay, that's it. Where is Alex? Come on. Alright, time to take this boy down. Beautiful. Hello, Regina. You didn't do much, but okay. But yes, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I will put in some walls, just some doorways, stuff like that, and we'll see what we're looking at with the walls and everything, and we'll look at a second story and stuff like that. So I'll be back right after that. Alrighty, guys, we are back. This crap's expensive. Like, the amount of wood that I have to collect and the amount of stone and thatch and everything to make this stuff work is insane. So I have come up with a different layout for the house than I had originally anticipated. So let's go ahead and hop on one of our high flyers here. Terry, why not? Not Terry. He can't fly, apparently. We'll go on whoever this is. So basically what I've come up with, if you guys would like to see. Come on. Show him better. There we go. Okay. So right now, we've basically got a large flat platform right here in the corner, and then a longer rectangular porch that comes out. Now also what we've got, 3 entrances, one to our outside patio, one to our front porch, and one to our back porch. But we also have a section right here that juts out from the house. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do here is put our industrial forge right here, and maybe our industrial grinder right here. So I'm actually going to continue the wall out like this, and then I'll continue it in, and then I'll have like a little arched doorway right here, and then I'll put some fences right here, and I will have a little workstation. Just so, you know, I can keep the industrial forge close to the base, so I can use the S plus pull feature, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and fully flesh out this base with walls. I'm going to put some ramps, some foundations, all that fun stuff. And I will be back as soon as we have a more solid base for that. So yeah, see you guys in just 1 second. Alrighty folks, we are back. I kind of went overboard. So I put down a bunch of railings and ramps and stuff like that. So basically what we're looking at, I still need to make more ramps. We're going to put some ramps on the front here, and then we're going to put a line of stairs or ramps here so we can get up. Some ramps down here. And then, of course, a couple entrances into the house with our arched opening that I haven't made yet, which goes out to our forge and our grinder. And then I have a small little walkway that I'll put down here with railings and stuff like that. So now that I kind of have the general layout, I'm going to go ahead and finish these ramps up and then build a bunch of walls and a bunch of ceilings, and we'll see what it looks like after we've kind of finished the box I've made and kind of made a general rough outline, and then we'll check it out. So yeah, be back in just a sec. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I went ahead and already put furniture and everything in it. Welcome to Mi Casa del Casanis. This is where we've decided to live, where that nice blue me arrow is. Let me turn my gamma up just a little bit. There we go. And here is the final result. Shut up, Alex. Here is the final result. Now, it doesn't look like much. Obviously, I use these foundations to follow this little path slash stream bed. for no apparent reason. And of course, in here, I've got some stuff for irrigation, which we'll do later, of course. But here is the house tour. Now, I've got an entrance to the main house right here, and an entrance right here. Here we are. It's no longer just a box. So let me go ahead and take you through both the tour and the plans I have for the base. So we've got a smithy and a bookshelf, very important. And this is our S Plus crafting station. This is for stuff like making the S Plus bookshelf, basically all of the S Plus things that can only be made in this. It's very annoying. And then I went ahead and made ourselves a fabricator, and this is all of the fun little engrams I've learned. I also made a generator. Now, I used the literally one piece of gasoline I had to make the electrical generator right there. I had to power the fabricator, obviously, to make the generator, and I will make some more gasoline, of course, to power the generator later. I haven't hooked it up with any cables or anything at all. And of course, this is that little entrance to the house I had pointed out. It's very loud. Eventually, I'm going to go ahead and get electric lights in here, but because wall lights are just so cheap, I went ahead and threw them everywhere. So I could have some light until I got, automation hooked up, stuff like that, where I can get an angle, I'll leave them at the top of a mountain and come back with like 7,000 metal at a time. Here's our beautiful Miss Olivia. You're a little baby, aren't you? Yes, you are. Now, out here, of course, we're going to be having our industrial forge right here, and our industrial grinder right here. We've got a little exit down here, and of course, there's a tiny little jump. I have Dilos walking in the house occasionally as I was building it, so I killed the bottom ramp, and you just have to give it a little oomph to get up there. And then outside is our little porch area. I have some refining forges hooked up for the moment until we get our industrial forge. And the roof is just a nice sheet of wood, basically. Now up here is our bedroom. I'm going to put a war map on the wall and maybe some war drums just to kind of liven it up. And up here I am going to go ahead and have our trophy display on this side. Or I may go ahead and have one side of this room have the sloped roof and one side be an actual tower where I can go ahead and put all of my trophies and displays and stuff like that. But that, so far, is all the work that I've done on the house right now. I think I am actually going to go ahead and turn game sounds down. And take Alex and go ahead and irrigate our wonderful house. Now, first things first, I want the irrigation to hook up to our house. So, when you hide pipes, you can't use flexible pipes because they break when you hide them. So what you first need to do is grab a little stone pipe intersection, and you're going to snap that in to one of the foundations in your house. And now what you're going to be able to do is follow with these little intersections. And if I grab a vertical piece from, say, Alex here, and I use it there, and then I grab another intersection and use it here. Now, as you guys are able to see, I have now connected the pipes from here all the way over there. It's a way of hiding your pipes so they don't look ugly and gross, and it's also a way of connecting them where they should be connected. So now I need to run a pipe from here all the way to the river that my little arrow is pointing to. That's the closest and safest river to set up an irrigation system. Pardon my yawning. I'm not even that tired. So let us go ahead and head on out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this so you guys can just watch me build. I guess it's not going to be interesting at all, but oh well. Put 5 there, and we'll put this there. And away we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, the pipe is now blue. Which means, oh. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. There. Now I can hide all the pipes. That just means I have to find them again if I want to unhide them. So I just grab my trusty little gun, and I go to show, and I click it, and it shows every single one of the pipes. Et voila! Now what I can go ahead and do is just shove the rest of my irrigation crap in this chest, because I don't need them. And I can take one of these, and I can put it right here. And now I can drink water, and I can put a jar in and fill the jar. Now, guys, I know that the pipes are floating in the middle of the air. I know that. But also, I was riding on a giant bird while passing a dinosaur made out of metal and LED lights. So I think, for the time being, we can go ahead and disregard reality for the sake of the game. You think we can do that? I think we can do that. But I believe that as of right now, that is going to go ahead and do it for today's episode. And that was Moving Day. We did a lot more than I was expecting to. I have recorded this over 3 different days. With the planning out of the base, with the collecting of the thousands and thousands of stone and wood and thatch, of the learning the engrams, getting a base layout, figuring out where I want everything to be, where I want my storage, where I want my armory, all of that fun stuff. It has taken quite a long time to go ahead and set up this base, and even the lighting took quite a while to get them where they should be, because I had to fly Alex in, and I didn't know I could do that until now, and it's just a bunch of fun stuff. But that is going to go ahead and do it for today's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support that this series has been getting. Next episode, I want to go ahead and set up an industrial forge and probably get our generator hooked up. Now, to get an industrial forge, we are going to need... Right, make it in the fabricator. We are going to need 2,500 metal, 400 polymer, and 600 cementing paste. And a bunch of other stuff. Excuse me. But that's going to take forever. So I don't know how soon the next video is going to be out. At least not by next week. This is going to take me a long time to get this stuff done, and a long time to edit on that video and make sure everything is where it should be and how it should be and when it should be and why it should be. But again, for the last time, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.